Okay, it's nice to see you, Sunny. And okay, I don't know if it's my first time to have a class with you. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think that we probably met before.
I think so, right?
Mm-mm.
Because your name sounds familiar, and maybe I
Yeah.
even checked some of your grammar corrections.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Where are you right now? Are you in your house or outside?
Yeah, I'm in my house.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So you don't have anything to do this
Um,
Tuesday?
just after finishing this class, I needed to go to work.
Oh, really? Wow. Your work is like after lunch.
Yeah, after lunch, my work will be start 3 p.m. and will be finish 8:30 for
Do you
5 hours.
happen to work at a hospital?
No, I'm a sandwich maker in Subway.
Ah, that's why. Okay,
Mm-mm,
so that's why your schedule is like that.
mm-mm.
Okay, I understand. Anyway, Sunny, what would you like to study this morning?
I just read one of the article. What
Okay,
says
one of the
that?
articles.
One of the articles, which is the warmer world.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay. Why did you choose that that article?
To be honest, since I don't have any enough time to choose the article,
Uh-uh.
so I just pick one randomly, which is the very first thing in the beginner park.
Okay. And of course, I think this is something that we can really relate to each other
Mm-mm.
all
Yep.
over the world. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Warmer world. Now, what
Yep.
can you remember from the article?
I remember that the temperature is going up and up.
Mm-mm.
So
What
so
what could be the cause of that?
uh the one of the big cause is human, the humans the behavior.
Mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm. One of the
Mm,
big causes.
yeah, one of the big causes.
Yes, with S.
So,
Okay. It's
mm-hmm.
human. Okay.
Yeah.
What do we
So,
do?
what do we do?
Yes.
What should we do?
I mean, what does human do to contribute to
Ah,
this kind of phenomenon?
phenomenon. Oh well, I think that one of the big things is that we operate a lot of the factory
A lot of
and
factories. Okay.
sorry,
A lot of factories.
a lot of factories. Oh yeah, a lot of factories and use a lot of cars.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Especially during the Industrial Revolution.
Oh yes.
So that's the start where people have this kind of factories and even the
Mm-mm.
manufacturing of cars. So it
Yeah.
started during the Industrial Revolution.
Mm-mm. And that's why we have a lot of the dirty. Ah, I forgot the yellow dust.
Oh,
Yeah,
yellow
yellow dust.
dust.
Oh no, yellow
hmm
dust. How can I say that?
Carbon dioxide.
Oh no no no. Like these days because of this dirty dust.
Greenhouse gases.
I think that there is a special word
Fine
that
dust
we
pollution.
find us. Yeah.
Ah,
So
it's
yeah.
prevalent there in your city, in your country.
Yeah, yeah, but that find us is coming from the China,
From
and
China.
yeah, the China like started to stop operate a lot of the factories because of the like
Mm-mm.
coronavirus, and now there is no the find us anymore. Like of course there's a little bit, but like
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
the past, the find us was released.
Huge. Okay.
Yeah.
And you were really affected by that.
Mm-mm. So yeah.
What else can you remember from the articles? Aside that, of course, the temperature is getting warmer, and last year it was
Mm-mm.
like the highest temperature recorded in
Yeah, it was
history.
the highest
Mm-hmm.
temperature.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? The organization also reported that ocean heat content was the highest in 2019, and the ocean heat
Okay,
contribute to raising sea levels.
correct. So there's an increase, okay, rising of the sea levels.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So how can it affect humanity? Do you think it has an effect
Oh,
to us
sorry,
human beings in the world? What is the
sorry.
effect of it?
Effect of it.
Yes, the effect
Because
of that. You mentioned about the rising level of the ocean is getting
mm,
higher, and
mm,
the temperature of the ocean is also getting warmer.
I think that the sea creature can be suffering from very hot, the hot water,
Mhm.
and I think that furthermore, because of mm, I forgot the word. Because of some garbage in the sea. Um,
Plastic.
oh yeah, plastic or some garbage.
Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah, that the sea creature can eat those kind of the plastic or any trash, and they can be suffering from those kind of the garbage.
Correct. You know what? I saw one article or news
Mm-mm,
before like this.
mm-mm.
It happened in Australia.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, the
yeah,
plastic straw,
uh-uh.
and it was like the plastic straw was in the middle of the nostril of the sea turtle.
Sorry.
Here, the plastic straw. It was in the middle of the nostril, the nose of the turtle.
Okay.
You know, plastic straw.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so it was put there. Maybe the sea turtle, um, maybe he thought that it's like food. So the sea
Okay.
turtle tried to eat that, but it was stuck
Mm.
in the nose of the sea turtle.
Oh, okay. That's too bad.
Something like that, because
Uh.
these sea creatures, they mistaken this garbage like
Mm-mm.
food,
Mm-mm.
and it
Yes.
happened there in Australia.
Yes. And also, I saw one of the articles, which is that like many polar bear and the many like polar creature died because of the iceberg melt away.
Oh, really? Yeah, in
Yes.
Antarctica, the iceberg there is melting.
Yeah, the iceberg is also melting.
And what
So,
about the seals? Where will they go?
sorry, seal?
The seal. Do you know
Seal?
the sea?
Ah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, seal.
seals,
Mm.
right. So their
Yeah.
habitats would be like destroyed.
Mm-mm. So their
Mm-hmm.
habitant, uh,
Habitat.
habitat, habitat,
Okay. Habitat is their natural home.
habitat. What is a habitant?
Habitat. Habitat
Habitat.
is the natural home of
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
organism.
Yeah, the place for that creature.
Correct,
Habitat.
correct.
So
Mm-hmm.
many, so many many animals can lose their habitats,
That's
and
right.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so
It's really alarming,
mm,
So in your country, are you affected by it? What, let's say, what effects can you experience? Are you experiencing now in your country?
I'm experience well in my country.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I I experienced the fine dust because of a lot of the carbon dioxide
Correct. So
from the
there's
car, from the bus. Yeah,
actually there's carbon monoxide.
carbon monoxide.
Yes, yes, that's
What it
carbon
is?
monoxide. Actually, the symbol of that is CO.
Carbon.
This is the carbon dioxide. The
Uh,
carbon monoxide. is coming from cars, actually.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, they're related to each other. They're
Mm-mm-mm.
relatives.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's carbon monoxide.
Mm-mm.
So, what about your government? Are they doing something like to decrease the emission of these harmful gases that cause the greenhouse effect, or it's like it builds a warmer environment? So, does your
Uh-uh.
government do something about it?
I think that yes, but not only Korea but also Philippines, we cannot use the plastic cup in like inside a cafe or inside the restaurant.
Okay, some
And
restaurants are only doing that here, so
oh
not
really?
all. Mm,
In the
mm,
case of Korea, it is one of the big regulation. So
wow, that's
yeah.
good.
So when I was a barista, I always let customer know about this the regulation and ask them, do you want to eat here or do you want to go outside for
Mm,
takeouts? Mm-mm.
mm,
Yeah, so this is one of the regulation we needed to follow. And also we
mm.
can use the plastic we cannot get the plastic bag from the supermarket for free. We needed to pay some a lot of money for buying this.
Echo. Use the
Yeah.
plastic bag?
Yeah. We can of course buy the plastic bag, but the cost is a lot. It is $1 for
Oh.
one plastic bag.
How much is that in Korea? Like maybe the standard one, the standard size.
These days is $1 for one plastic bag.
And then just a small one. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my, that's too expensive.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
why my mother and I usually bring our plastic bag. No, eco bag.
Eco bag, yes, that would be better. I remember when I was a kid, my mom
Mm.
has this kind of basket, and
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
that's what she usually brought to the market when she used to go there.
Oh, yes.
Basket, do you know basket?
Yeah, I know. Was kind of
Okay.
the basket for food, so like for vegetables or the
Yeah, right.
fruits.
But it's
It's
rare
like
to
the
find in the
picnic.
cities nowadays.
Yeah, it is. Like we bring the basket whenever we want to decorate something or we
It's
go
only for
picnic.
decoration already, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you mentioned about this kind of situation, like your fine dust pollution.
Mm-mm.
What about your government? Do they do something? Are they doing something about that?
The fine dust for the fine dust.
Yes, because of course, you really believe that it's coming from China.
Mm-mm. So, like when the fine dust was very a severe problem, like in the beginning of the fine dust, at that time, the president tried to give some the masks for the people for us.
Okay, so that's for free.
Yeah,
Speak
and
Speaking of masks, I heard that your masks there in Korea are getting sold out, almost
mm-mm-mm.
sold out.
Yeah, almost sold out. And the furthermore, what he did is he tried to make a fake. He tried to make a fake raining.
Ah, artificial rain.
Yeah, artificial rain. So the artificial rain help the finders melt away, like wash away.
Yeah, washed away, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So how about in
So
your
it's
country? What your president do for the environment?
actually it's not really a big concern of our president these days, but I
Mm-mm.
know he has some plans, or maybe the government has some regulations about that.
Mm-mm.
So it would be like a concern of the local government units. Like in
Mm-mm.
my city, they don't allow you to have plastics when you buy in the
Mm-mm.
market, so you need to have your eco bag.
Mm-mm.
Although I can still see some, maybe who
Mm-mm.
are using plastic bags, but At least it's a good start, maybe. Okay, I'm
Mm,
not really sure. And of
yes. In Korea also we can see many like signboard. How can I say that? It is like in the signboard they said we needed to save our earth. So
oh,
we do
posters,
not. Yeah,
plaque.
poster. Yeah, we
Mhm.
can see a lot of the poster in the street. So
Mm-mm-mm.
whenever I see that poster, it remind myself of not use the plastic cup or plastic straw.
Of not using, right?
Of not
Mhm.
using.
Correct. Okay. So before, you mean to say you used to, use a lot of plastics
Hmm.
in the past?
Oh, yeah. In the past, I used like a lot of the plastic because I don't have any idea about using plastic. Like
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I don't have any chance to think about the using whether the using a plastic cup or plastic something is wrong or right. But these
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
days I since I was exposed to many poster and many
Mm-mm-mm.
saying from other people,
Mm-hmm.
whenever I use the plastic cup, I feel very guilty, so I will stop using.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing about you. You have
Mm-mm.
you have the guilt. But
Mm.
for some people, they were like guiltless. I don't care, something like
Mm-mm.
that, as
Ah,
long that
really?
I am
Mm-mm.
earning.
Mm. But
I think they
yeah.
should regulate companies who are producing plastics.
Mm.
They should really regulate, I mean, impose higher taxes or maybe
Oh
higher
yeah.
sanctions.
Yeah, I most
Hmm.
higher taxes. Mm-mm.
Because,
And yeah.
okay, continue, Anne.
And so like when I was a barista, we also put
Mm-mm.
some memo like in front of the bar that we cannot use the plastic cup inside our cafe. So it really helped the people, remind the people of that
Correct, correct.
regulation.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
that's good. One concern here in the Philippines is like the segregation of waste. It's still not good, I can say that, because I
Mm-mm.
myself is not used to that. I
Mm-mm.
mean, to segregate the plastics and to
Mm-mm.
the biodegradable and to those recyclable materials. So
Mm-mm.
something that we really need to improve more.
Ah, yes.
Do you do that? Do you recycle, or let's say, do you segregate your waste?
What is the segregate? So, like separate?
Separate, yeah, you separate it
Uh,
from the rest.
oh
From
yes, we usually do in our house and also
mm-mm,
in our cafe. Like I was a barista who needed to, can I say that? Um like the barista for the evening time.
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
I needed to recycling for the like the milk box and
Ah, okay. I need to
some
recycle.
yeah, I do recycle. At the time I always separate the milk box or the just plastic box and the plastic cup. Yeah. So
Okay, but before you were not used to it, or it's like a habit or already
it
of yours.
became yeah one of my habit to separate between the plastic and just trash or
Mm-mm.
and just the plastic. Mm-mm.
That's good. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, yes. I
Mm-hmm.
also think that.
You know what? I heard that in other countries they will
Mm-mm.
not get your waste if it's not really separated or segregated.
Yeah, yeah, it is right. Like when I was living in Sweden, like
Sweden.
yeah,
Mm.
in that country there was no recycling center like recycling parts. They only
Mm-hmm.
have just one big garbage
Okay.
So we can throw our old trash away to that big garbage without any recycling.
Oh.
With the trash and
Mm.
plastic, and with the food left.
Mhm. I see.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you stayed there in Sweden. Sweden. I heard that in Sweden they have
Uh,
this kind of good ways to protect the environment. Finland, Sweden, like that. What
oh,
other
really?
good things that you
Mm.
have observed there in that country that we can
Mm.
apply here in Asia?
Oh, well, I'm not sure about the environment. Hmm.
How long did you stay there?
I stayed there for 1 year.
Oh,
Mm.
how disciplined they are.
Um, like I cannot see any special things that they do for their environment.
What
But
about the number of vehicles or factories?
the factory, I don't have any idea about it.
Okay.
But since their country is a very north part of the Europe, and they have a lot of the trees and a lot of the big nature, so hmm, they just have a lot of the ground with a lot of
Mhm.
trees. So I think that
Mhm.
this is one of the reasons that they can protect their country with a lot of trees and the mountain and the river. Yeah.
Okay. So they have also like, they really protect or preserve the natural environment. In your
Mm.
case in Korea, do you have like laws for people not to, not to destroy the environment or take wildlife?
Sorry?
In Korea, do you have
Uh,
laws protecting the natural environment?
law.
Law.
Ah, yeah. Well, one of the regulation is that like when we go to the mountain, we cannot cook.
Mm-mm.
Like we cannot use the fire anymore.
Ah, I heard
Like
that. So in
yeah,
these
yeah.
days, you cannot do that anymore. Even with a small pan or maybe a small cooker, you
Mm-mm.
cannot do that anymore.
Yeah. So the
You,
things that
you
we
really need to
can,
bring your food.
yeah, yeah. We had to bring some the the fast food like the pizza or
Mm-mm.
hamburger or the fried chicken. Yeah.
And of course, you're not allowed to just throw your trash anywhere on the mountains.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it is very difficult to find the trash can as well. So we needed to bring our trash
Trash
to,
bag.
oh yeah, to, uh, yeah.
Ah, okay, bring it home.
Oh yeah, bring it
Yeah,
home.
correct. Okay. I think that's good. And then you're not allowed, of course, to get those natural resources or to
Mm-mm.
kill wildlife animals.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay. Last question, maybe, Sunny. What
Mm.
can you see or what can you say about the world maybe 20 years from now? You're still young, so
Oh.
maybe when you reach 50, how could be the world? How could it be our
Mm.
world?
When I become the 50, hmm,
Yeah, something like that.
um, I think that, oh well, when it comes to the environment,
Yes, the natural world.
oh, nature world, I think that in 20s we can find some special machine that that machine can help us to protect our environment.
Wow,
Like,
wow. I like that
mm-mm,
idea. Okay. What
yeah,
kind of machine is that?
like when we put our trash, we can make disappear all of the trash. So we don't need to,
Oh,
mm, yeah, we don't need to
wow.
put this trash to the mountain or to the ocean.
So
Mm.
even plastics can disappear or
Ah, yeah,
the
yeah.
oh my, why not?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I
Yes.
hope that they could really develop that.
Mm-mm.
Okay then. Oh, Sunny, thank you so much for today. Anyway, do you have any question?
No, but I was very happy for meet you.
Yeah, yeah, me too, actually. Okay, I just want
Okay.
to remind you this one because you always mention this grammar
Mm-mm.
pattern.
Mm-mm.
When you use one of the, it should
Uh-uh.
be followed by a plural verb, plural noun, sorry.
Mm-mm.
So one of the boys, one of the lost, like that.
Mm-mm.
So you
Okay.
need to add plural noun.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's the only thing that I want you to know
Okay.
in terms of your
Okay.
grammar.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Have a
Bye
great day,
bye.
Sunny. I hope to see you soon. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.